Okay, one of the things you want to do, we have the heart done, and you can make as many of these as you want. I'm going to also make the St. Patty's one is next, because that will be the next holiday. So, you know, if you want to put a little bit longer stem in there, you can. All you got to do is push it in there. See? That point goes right in there, so that one's done. And then this one is St. Patty's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it, because I try to do a couple things and I cracked off something, but I want to show you a nice way of doing stuff. Take your knife and you go around. You have your pattern here. Of course, your saw is not going to make it all the way around that. Okay, so what you want to do is just kind of go back around and re-emphasize where it couldn't reach it. At the same time, you're cleaning it up, which is good. And just take your time. Do it closest to the edge first, and then you work your way back. Alright. And take this off. Alright, that's cool. That'll work. Alright, and then same here, you want to emphasize that top of that clover. Of course, we're going to make it much thinner than it is, but you know, we're just getting everything cleaned up right away in the beginning here. Okay, I'm getting it all nicely, exactly what the pattern's calling for. Alright, then up here we're going to go in this way. Most important is to the front, okay, where the front is. Alright, see, we have it all nicely cut out now. And the next thing you want to do is you want to trim this down. Right? It's way too big in the back. You want to kind of put your lines, you kind of know where your lines are because of, let me go up this way. And that's going to come out a little bit where the stem is, because the stem's going to be behind that, remember. Think in the terms of what is first and what is next. Okay, now that all came off with the water. That's even better. Alright, so you see you got your little clover here. Alright, so we're going to just keep working around. And I'm just going to go ahead and scoop this out just a little bit. Give it some shape. And we're going to have to think of how that's going to look. Now, that's going to be really thinned down quite a bit. So we're going to just start slicing some of this out very carefully. Okay, and we're going to take this down as well. Right here, we're going to cut it off later. Alright. Well, you can use this side or the other side, really doesn't make any difference. Usually it's where the stem is. We're going to bring the stem all the way to the back here. There isn't too much here to worry about. We're going to just kind of re-emphasize the edges here. And redefine things a little bit. I'll show you what I'll do with a little V tool here in a second. Just trim this down. It's okay. I'll kind of just bring this back a little bit. It's very hard to work on something this small. Let's see if I can show it to you. So we're just bringing everything to the center here. Right? And we're going to trim this up. Alright. That looks about pretty good right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep chopping this off at the bottom. Now I'm going to separate it and take it off of here. We're going to have to see how it's going to fit in there. We're going to trim this down as well, but I need it removed from that, so we're going to just keep going here. Let's see if we'll break off. There we go. Came off pretty free. Okay, this is the stem, so we're going to bring this down even further. Right? It's very hard when you do little stuff, but you know what? Just take your time with it. Don't. This isn't a race. See, we're going to try to get it down a little lower that we can stick it in there. So let's bring this down. There we go. Alright, that's kind of what we're looking to do. Alright. I usually don't like to add things to things, but for some reason I think this will be fine. We're going to swing this, we're going to take this out here a little bit, scoop this out. I'm trying to get this done before our time is absolutely out. So the other thing I'm going to do after I paint it probably is I'm going to use a little bit of that oh, what's it called? I'll think of it. The crazy glue, so that it will be reinforced, because with you pushing it those pieces in there in and out, that's going to kind of make it an interesting. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Alright, so we got that one done. That's going to be the St. Patty's one. Again, I'm going to go back, and one thing you do want to do with this is to take a little V-tool and just go up through from the edge here. Just make one little line. Alright, there's our 4-leaf clover. Alright, I'm going to refine these, so we've got that one done, the other done. Oh, let's see, which one shall we go to next? We'll be back.